Namaste. Share. This is new stream. Please share it other platforms also. Namaste. Please share it other platforms also. No, chat is enabled. Chat is enabled. Chat is enabled. Yes. Okay. So let us perform Surya Namaskar. Lots of things happening. Namaste. Okay. So let us continue. Surya Namaskar. So this is the east actually. Adopt Namaskara Mudra, Omkar followed by Surya Mantra. Inhale. Om. Hiranmayena patrena satyasyapihitam mukham tattvam poshanna pavruno satyadharmaya drushtaye. Om Ham Mitraya Namaha. Ekam, take your hands up. Dve, exhale. Three, take your right leg behind and look up. Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Chatwari, left leg behind. Look 2 to 2.5 feet away from the ground. And this is Dandasana. Pancha. Inhale and exhale. Shashankasana. Shat. Inhale and exhale. This is Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale. Shashankasana once again. Inhale. Once again, right foot front. This is Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Exhale. Bring the left foot along with the right foot. Inhale. Hands up. Exhale. Namaskar Mudra. Om. Om Him Ravaye Namaha. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shat. Sapta. Ashta. Nava. Dasha. Ekadasha. Dvadasha. Om Hum Suryaya Namaha. Ekam. With each practice, slowly increase the stretch. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shat. Sapta. Ashta. Nava. Dasha. Ekadasha. Dvadasha. Om Hraim Bhanave Namaha. Ekam. Dve. Trini. Chatvari. Pancha. Shat. Sapta. Ashta. नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ ह्रौं खगाय नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश ॐ रः पूष्णे नमः एकं द्वे त्रीणि चत्वारि पञ्च षट् सप्त अष्ट नव दश एकादश द्वादश release and relax, because after 6 rounds we have to take a slight break. Okay, please share with others also. Okay, it happens. So I think something happened with the camera battery, most probably, so it went off. No problem. Okay, let us continue. Do up to your comfort level. If you are not able to do in the standing position, that is also fine. You can do it in chair also, as we do regularly on chair. Okay, it's not a problem. Let us continue. Adopt Namaskar Mudra. Om Ham Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha Shat Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dvadasha. Om Hrim Marichaye Namaha Ekam. Now here, this point, no, I wanted to explain you that many people go and bend like this backwards. That is actually slightly harmful to the spine. Okay, what we need to do is engage all the paraspinal muscles, which can be done by retracting the shoulders, the shoulder girdle, the scapula back. This bone is there, no, here. That bone needs to go towards the center. Okay, that much is sufficient. And squeezing the hips at the same time, squeezing all the muscles, paraspinal muscles, as much as possible. So instead of going back, actually your hands need to go back, and your axilla, this part, will be opened up greatly. Okay, instead of keeping it like this, it needs to come out and it needs to open up like this. Okay, this is the most important aspect of this practice. Okay, Uttana Hasta. Exhale. Trini. Inhale. Now here, Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Here you can give some downward force to your hips so that the stretch happens. Chatvari. In this, try to bring your body in a straight line as much as possible. Pancha. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Here, forehead, both the hands, chest, knees and toes. These are the things which are in contact with the floor. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So here, my body is arching. At the same time, knees are up. Contact points are only hands and the toes. Okay? Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale and exhale, Shashankasana. So if somebody has observed, my hands are not moving. If they are at one place, they are at the same place. Okay? Inhale. Once again, Ashwa Sancharanasana. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This was second, means 8th it was. I will just keep it slightly down so that you can see what's happening on the floor. Now, Om Hum Adityaya Namaha. Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha. See my hands. Shat Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha. Till here my hands did not move. Dvadasha. So you have to fix your hands. Once they are on the floor, they are on the floor. Try to do it if possible. Om Hraim Savitre Namaha. Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha Shat Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dvadasha. Om Raum Arkaya Namaha. Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha Shat Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dvadasha. Om Raha Bhaskaraya Namaha. Ekam Dve Trini Chatvari Pancha Shat Sapta Ashta Nava Dasha Ekadasha Dvadasha. Now last round, only to enjoy the relaxation and only to enjoy how much change we have brought. Om Shri Savitra Surya Narayana Namaha. Ekam slowly. Inhale. Dve. Exhale. Very slowly. Very, very gently. Three. Chatuari, Pancha, षट्, सप्त, अष्ट, नव, दश, एकादश, द्वादश. Release and relax. Relax in Shitila Tadasana. Enjoy yourself. How you have performed. Enjoy accordingly. See what changes have come. Now, from today onwards, maybe, what we did was knee week, hip week. Now it is coming abdomen week. Okay? So, abdomen is a very delicate and important organ. We know that it is a very important part of the body. Okay? And it has many beautiful muscles. The bodybuilders, they show off their muscles and all these things. But exactly how to enhance the function of the organs within those muscles. Inside that muscular wall, there is liver, there is kidney, there is spleen, there is gallbladder, there are small intestine, large intestines. All these things, pancreas and adrenal glands, in females the reproductive system, and all these things, how they are working, how to enhance the function of that does not come under bodybuilding. And on that day, World Spine Day, I showed you that what is the consequence of bodybuilding. So here we are not here to show off those biscuits. Here we are to enhance the function of the organs within this muscular wall. Okay, so from today onwards, we are going to focus. Anyhow, all the things happen in yoga, but we will focus more on the abdomen aspect. So abdomen will cover these muscular walls, inside organs, and including the lower back also. Okay, obviously if it is happening, so it is obviously going to improve your breathing also, because we know that breathing is indirectly associated with abdominal wall movement. Okay, so that is it for understanding abdomen. Now we are going to perform very simple practice which we do, that is called as straight leg raising. And I think I had shown you the importance of this yoga loop to practice the things. This is east. Okay, so we are going to perform straight leg raising in lying down position. Okay, so lie down on the floor very gently. Now I think I have shown you, this is how also you can put your feet into these loops. Okay, very simply. You can put them, you can hold it like this. Very easy. Okay, very simple. Do it as slowly as possible so that you can feel the movement, what movement is happening here. So on inhalation, the legs will move up. On inhalation, the legs will move up, and on exhalation, the legs will come down. And see what changes are happening. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Very, very gently. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. changes have happened in the abdomen. Exhale. Release and relax. Release and relax in Shavasana. Observe the changes in your body and mind. Those who seriously want to lose weight, they should first of all, 80% of weight loss happens because of dieting. So you should always seek changes in your diet. One. Then comes the importance of the workout or yoga asanas. So in that, this is Uttanapada. This is very, very important practice. In this, slowly we will see the variations. These are the same things, almost they will be the same things which we have done for the knees and the hips as well. Okay, but however, we will see the difference and we will see how concentrating on one body part changes our experience with the same asana. Okay. So today, hopefully, when you are focusing on the abdomen, you could feel the movement of this muscle. This muscle, the standing muscle, the straight muscle which goes from chest towards the pelvic region is called rectus abdominis. Okay. And then there are the side muscles which are called oblique muscles. Okay. So we will see over a period of time, we will understand all these terminologies and we will try to make more out of science and spirituality. Okay. After sufficient relaxation, we are going to turn towards right and come to sitting position. Today we are going to focus on I'll come near so that I can show you Swara Yoga in a better way. Hope you are able to see me. Yes. So you can sit in any asana, Padmasana, Siddhasana, Siddha Yoni Asana, any asana. I am going to sit in Padmasana. Now Swara Yoga. First of all, focus on your breathing right now and let me know that which nostril is working more. Okay? When you exhale, you will be able to feel the strength of the airflow, and maybe on one side it will be more and on the other side it might be less. Okay? Suppose, for example, we take that right side is working more right now and the left side is not working. So for the left side not working, okay, suppose it is like that, then you have to press the axilla on the right side. Axilla means the armpit. Okay, so I am going to make a fist of the palm and I am going to keep it in the armpit and bring my hand down. And now I am going to focus on my breathing for a while. For those the right is not working, they can put their hand with the fist in left axilla, opposite side. The one which is not working should be stimulated by opposite armpit. Okay. Try to breathe 1:2. Now slowly make a fist of this palm also and then put it beneath. So both the axilla, they are getting stimulated. Okay? And look at your breathing. Does it become slow, deep and smooth with more awareness? Try to feel it. Try to feel the airflow through the nostrils and then through the nostrils into the mouth. That posterior pharyngeal wall means behind the tongue, from where it passes through the pharynx and then it goes into the windpipe, that is trachea. Try to feel it. Slowly release the hands and then you can share your experience later on. How was your breathing? Now, basic concept about Swara Yoga. Swara here is Chandra Swara, means the left nostril, and the Surya Swara means the right nostril. The observations by our ancestors and the observations through the modern science together are that when Chandra Swara is active, body tends to become cool, the heart rate tends to go down, the metabolic rate also tends to go down, and body tends to gain the weight. So if Chandra Swara is predominant. Generally Chandra and Surya, they alternate every 1 to 1.5 hours. Okay? Depends upon how is your cycle. Then right side is Surya Swara. Body tends to lose weight, body tends to remain warm, body tends to have a higher metabolic rate, and the activity of the body is easy. In Chandra Swara, the activity of mind is easy, and mind thinks a lot in Chandra Swara. Now, what happens when both the Swara are on? Because we try to do that. If you know that we talk about two major nadis, that is Ida, that is Chandra, and Pingala, that is Surya. Now, when these two are working together, there is something called a Sushumna Nadi, which is in sleeping mode. When both the nadis are going to get activated, at that time the Sushumna Nadi gets completely activated. Now, what is the significance of that? The significance of that cannot be explained in words. It can only be experienced. Many people say that it leads to Kundalini activation, rise of the Kundalini. So obviously through that, lots of things will happen. If not done properly, it can lead to problems. But whatever practice I have shown you, this is a very mild practice and it can be done easily for 5 to 10 minutes, and lots of benefits you will find. If you find benefits, please share it in the comment sections. If you have any doubt, you can contact me also, not a problem. After observing the breath, we are going to continue towards our mudra practice. I will come further close so that you can see properly mudra practice. Surya Namaskar in the standing position we did. That is also a very beautiful practice for overall enhancement of the function of the body, and at the same time, if proper inhalation and exhalation is done, then abdomen also can be very nicely activated and functions can be enhanced. Here we are not only to look good, here we are to have the functions of the organs of the body in a proper manner. Okay? Now since last many days we have been practicing some mudras, correct? Sumukha mudra, Samputa mudra, Vitata mudra, Vistruta mudra, Dvimukha mudra, Trimukha mudra, Chaturmukha mudra, Panchamukha mudra, Shatmukhi mudra, Adhomukha mudra, Vyapakanjali mudra, Shakata mudra. So this is the mudra which you have learned today, new one. Try to feel the pulse, try to feel the changes which are happening because of the index fingers pointing up. You can make it point down also, depending upon how you feel and what you want to feel. Slowly change to Prana Mudra. Practice Prana Mudra for a while. Close your eyes, keep your eyes closed. Feel the pulse. These mudras are supposed to be done only up to your comfort level. Many people have asked me 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. These things don't matter actually, because until and unless you are in fusion with that mudra, even if you do 45 minutes, it's only going to make your body pain. It's not going to make any difference. So do for 2 minutes, not a problem. But do it with complete awareness. That is the most important aspect. So today we have learnt about Swara Yoga. Swara means Surya Swara, Chandra Swara. Another thing is that if you want to gain weight, you have to activate your Chandra Swara. If you want to lose weight, you have to activate your Surya Swara. But all these things have to be done under supervision of an experienced person. So please contact either me or you can contact your nearby expert yoga teacher who can explain you all these things and who can make you do. And if you are doing on your own, then if you find any difficulty, please feel free to contact. Another thing is hypertension. So if we want to release the hypertension, Chandra Swara can be activated. If there is some acidity problem and all these things, then Surya Swara should not be activated. Chandra Swara can be activated. But these things I don't recommend. I have told you repeated times, many times I have told. These things I don't recommend. Instead of that, what I recommend is having both the swaras activated together, the practice which we did. Another thing is doing Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Regularly do Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. Do it for 6 months regularly. 27 rounds, 4 times a day, total 108 rounds, and see what changes happen in your personality, in your physical, mental, social, and spiritual personality. Okay? So, with that understanding, adopt Namaskara Mudra. Omkar followed by Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina. Inhale. Om. Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With your eyes closed, take your hands back. Hold your right wrist with the left palm. Inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, bend from the root of the back. Touch your forehead to the ground. Express gratitude to Mother Earth, Almighty, your parents and Guru. Slowly inhale and come up. Slowly release your hands. Rub your palms against each other to generate heat or positive energy. Keep them over your eyes. Keep them over your head, neck, shoulder, arms, forearms, chest, abdomen, thighs, and the legs. With few blinks, you may open your eyes. Dhanyavada. I'll just show all these things to you. Yeah, please come. Sir, whenever I do push-up, my shoulder starts paining. Vaibhav Arora. And what should I do to overcome that pain? There are many shoulder practices in recent past I have shown in terms of yoga. Very simple. Vanakantala Attigela Pranama Olle Adu. Thank you. Be there. I am going to show all the Dasara dolls to you. Vaibhav Arora ji, I request you to go through my previous videos where there, if you type shoulder and if you type mayurvkaku, together if you type, mostly all those videos will come off. And yes, there are many shoulder videos we have made together because we were focusing on arthritis at that time. And yes, so through that we have done lots of shoulder practices. So you can go through that. Even my initial videos, the day 1, day 2 from the time of Janta curfew, those videos are also there. Also, yes, I remember one tennis elbow video is also there. Yoga for tennis elbow, which includes everything, wrist, elbow and shoulder, everything it is included. So I hope you get it, Vaibhav Arora. Okay. Wait, don't go. I am going to show you Dasara dolls. Actually, Soumya is going to show you Dasara dolls. Okay. Major visceral organ lie in the chest and abdomen. Yes. Okay. So now Soumya is coming. So we are going to see the Dasara dolls. So you are seen.
Namaste everybody. So as all of you know, Navaratri Gombe is part of celebration of Navaratri in few states like Karnataka, Andhra and Tamil Nadu. So even in Mysore, the Mysore Dasara itself is very famous, where in the palace they keep Navaratri dolls, and throughout the 9 days the dolls are kept and celebrated. Basically the dolls will have some relationship with mythology, something to do with our epic Puranas, and each set of dolls will have a story to tell. So these dolls are usually kept in odd number of steps. So as you can see here, there are 9 steps on both the sides, and there are many dolls sometimes kept with a theme. For example, Ramayana theme, Krishna theme, or Mahabharata theme. This year some dolls were actually taken off because we would make like a big park and with water and all of those things. But because children are there, this year we have refrained from doing so. We will go from the top step to just give you an introduction about the dolls and what they mean. So here, if you can see on the top step, there is Ma Gauri. So this Gauri is actually not made of, most of the dolls are usually made of mud, but this Gauri is made of wood, and she is almost 90 years old, to be precise. So she used to be used as a Utsava Murti in the Pallakis, in the village festivals during my grandmother and great-grandmother's times. And this Gauri, we then got the hands done. So there are 8 hands, and the Gauri depicts power, Devi power. And then you can see just below the Gauri there is Durga or Chamundi, as you can call. And on either sides you can see goddess Lakshmi and goddess Saraswati. In the next step below that there is Dashavatara. So as you know, the theory of evolution from our ancestors, which we have learnt, which Darwin recently gave in the past few hundred years. This is Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Vamana, Narasimha, Parashurama, Rama, Krishna, Buddha and Kalki avatars. And then if you come down to the next step, you can see the Ashtalakshmis. You all are aware of the names of the Ashtalakshmis, and along with Ashtalakshmis, there are 2 dolls which are called as Pattada Gombe, which is usually kept during Dasara in particular, decorated and kept, and they are also usually made of wood. If you come down to the next step, you can see here that Shiva has come out, and he is protecting the Bhakta from Yama. And then there is Krishna eating butter, and then Narasimha Avatara and Padmanabha Swami, and in the end you can see another...
Just one anecdote that we tried to name Pallav as Padmanabha Swami, but for regular purposes we kept Pallav's name as Pallav.
Yeah, and you can see in the last part, you can see that there is Narasimha coming out of the pillar with Hiranyakashipu and Prahlada standing in front of him. The next row is basically all about celebration and how we as humans socialize with each other. So you can see a wedding ceremony which is going on. You can see a ladies band troupe, which you can call as a Gana troupe, where they are singing and dancing to songs. And then again there's another set of a wedding ceremony which is going on. And then a couple who are very, very happy. Below that you can see there is a small set of Srinivasa Kalyana, following which there is Radha Krishna, and this next couple of dolls
from Bengal also is there.
Yeah, Durga from Bengal. And then there is the next set of dolls whom you can see. In Kannada colloquial, we call them as Shettamma and Shettappa. So it is basically a colloquial language which is used for people who will keep stalls with groceries like cereals, pulses, sugar and salt. So usually in most of the Navaratri sets, yeah, we have actually filled up the...
One is empty, but others are filled.
One is empty because it had sugar and the kids have been eating sugar, picking up from that ever since the setting up happened. And this is the Yakshagana doll, which is also a part of Indian culture. In this last step, you can actually see the Mysore Dasara celebrations. So there are soldiers and who are taking a procession with Chamundeshwari on the on one of the elephants, followed by the Mysore Maharaja king, who is also on the elephant, who is following the Chamundeshwari. So this is actually called as Ane Ambari. So Ane means elephant. Ambari is basically something like a palanquin, where God is carried in the palanquin. So this is the Mysore Dasara set. Here, if you come, there is a big set, which I think is from Tamil Nadu culture. It is actually Utsava of Devi. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's, I'm not sure. The Devi's name, I'm not sure, but this is like the Utsava,
If
which is...
anybody knows, you can mention in the comment section.
Yeah, so these dolls were actually got from Tamil Nadu. My sister, she stays in Chennai, and she got it last year for Dasara from Chennai. So on this side, if you see, on top, there is Vishwarupa Darshana. During the Mahabharata war, Shri Krishna showed his Vishwarupa Darshana, and you can see in chapter 10, and you can see Arjuna besides him, who's sitting down and bowing down to Lord Krishna's Vishwarupa Darshana. And in the next step, you can see that there is Ardhanarishwara, and there is Ganapati and Shanmukha, along with Rama and Hanuman hugging. Then you can see Shiva and Parvati. In the next step, if you particularly see, this is actually a Krishna series. First, you can see that Vasudeva is carrying Krishna on his head, and the snake god has come to protect.
Okay. Savita ji has told that it is a Garuda Seve of Kanchi Varadaraja Perumal.
Yes, yes.
One day of the Brahmotsava.
Yes,
okay.
thank you
very much,
Savita ji. So then there is Krishna dancing on the Kalinga Sarpa, and then there is Krishna picking up the Govardhana Giri, and then Krishna along with his friends breaking the butter pot which is on top.
This is very famous in Maharashtra. We call it as Dahi Handi, and we intensely practice these things, but recently, because of so many so-called human rights and this and that and all, many of our festivals are under threat of making them mild, including Deepavali, including Holi, including Dahi Handi. All the festivals are told that they are actually harmful to the environment, and that these are cruel and all these things. So we have to keep all these things in mind and try to find out better ways of projecting our culture and improving our practices.
Okay, here you can see Shiva, Parvati in the Himalayas with their family, and then you can see here Amrita Manthana with Kurmavatara, who is carrying the mountain. And then you can see that there is Lakshmana, who is injured during the war with Ravana, and Hanumanta bringing the Sanjeevani Parvata when he was sent to bring the medicinal plant for Lakshmana's sake. And then if you come down here, you can see the set of Kumbhakarna who is sleeping, but when he has to be woken up for the war, how much ever they try, they don't wake up. He doesn't wake up. And then here is a set from Ravana's Darbar, when Hanumanta is sitting on his tail, and when he comes to give the ring to Sita Mata, and he is sitting and having a dialogue with Ravana. And then this set is Gatotkacha. You all might be aware of the Gatotkacha story. So here Gatotkacha is eating huge amounts of food. And if anybody has seen the movie Maya Bazaar, it is available on YouTube. You must see it if you have not seen it, and it is available in multiple languages. It is a beautiful, it is also a comedy-based movie about the story of Gatotkacha and his importance in Mahabharata. Here you can see this is a set where Rama is praying with golden Sita during the Ashwamedha Yagna which he does. And this is the set of that. You can see the golden Sita sitting next to Rama and the three queens and the Ashwamedha horse. And finally the Kalasha and the Sai Baba. So this is the Kalasha which is kept for the puja. Yes, so these are the dolls. So in
thank you very much, everybody. Tell me.
Now, in recent times, a lot of people, even though they had this kind of custom, they don't do it because of various reasons like busy life and lack of time. But we should not give up our cultures, and we should not give up our traditions, and we should plan ahead. Even if we are busy, plan ahead, and it is definitely possible to be able to follow our customs and traditions.
Let us bring out the deepest of our emotions, deepest level of our devotion towards the Supreme Consciousness. That is what is the intention. Navaratri is a festival of purification and beautification. This both have to be done. So let us purify ourselves, let us beautify ourselves, not only the bodies, not only the external, but also the internal environment. Okay? Thank you very much for being with us. Have a very, very nice Navaratri festival. Let us bring the change we want to see in the world. Okay? Beautiful arrangement. Very good morning, doctor. Very good session. Thanks for Mudras. Happy Dasara festival. Amazing. Thanks for introducing in detail. Beautiful arrangement, sir. I have never seen such an arrangement in person. I am happy to know and see all this. Requesting you to please share the pictures later. Yes, definitely we will do that. Thanks a lot, sir and ma'am, for explaining. Great collection of dolls. Nice explanation. Thank you, Dr. Mayur. Excellent presentation. Thank you, Dr. Sowmyashree also. Excellent presentation. Navaratri sets. Great, ma'am. Loved it. Very beautifully arranged and explained. Jai Durga Mata. Jai Durga Mata. Our thanks to Dr. Sowmyashree in explaining such minute detail. Thank you very much. Lakshmikant ji, namaste. Thank you. Very nice information for culture and exhibition of Navaratri dolls. Very nicely arranged dolls, Dr. Soumya. We all should follow our culture. Thank you. Yes, we should plan, else how next generation will know all these such beautiful things. Beautiful arrangement and doll collection. Happy Navaratri. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone. Very nice. So this abdomen section actually will be dedicated to Lakshmikant ji, who has been asking me since a long time about hernia. So this practice of abdomen is going to focus for the next 1 week. We are going to focus on abdomen, and that will be dedicated to Lakshmikant ji and prevention of hernia. Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. All of us should remember that all of us have to be healthy, happy and prosperous together. None of us should suffer. All of us have to live in harmony and peace along with all other plants and animals. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.